All right, what are we doing here? IXL, solve equations with variables on both sides. Let's do some math. So I have negative 5h equals negative 3h minus 10. I like to get all my variables on usually the left side. So I'm going to add 3h to both sides. That's going to get these guys to cancel out. So now I have negative 2h equals negative 10, and dividing both sides by negative 2. So h equals, what's that, 5? A negative divided by negative is a positive, so I'm at positive 5. Well done. Let's see another one. So I have negative 3t equals negative 9 minus 2t. So I'm going to add 2t to both sides. That's going to give me negative t equals negative 9. And I'll divide both sides by negative 1. If there's just a negative in front of the variable, you can think of it as a negative 1. Negative 1 times t, negative t. These cancel out, and I'm left with a positive 9. Why is it positive? Because a negative divided by negative is a positive. Negative 8c equals negative 9c minus 2. Adding 9c to both sides plus 9c. That gives me c equals negative 2, right? 9 minus 8 is just a positive 1. So c equals 2. Dude. No, keep going, Bar. Keep going. If you watched the last video, I made 2 errors. So far I've made 1. Okay, keep going. Growth mindset. 7u plus 6 equals 6u. Now, I realize I said I like to bring it to the left. Well, in this case, I'm going to bring the 7u to the right side, because if I bring the 6 over here, I'm going to be left with a 0, and that's going to get confusing and make more work for me. So let's subtract 7u from both sides, minus 7u, minus 7u. So 6 equals negative u. So dividing by negative 1, negative 6 is my answer. Negative 6. So Mr. Bess is making some videos today also, and he was saying, oh, how long it takes him to make his videos. And I told him, man, one and done, man. If you make mistakes, just keep going with it. One and done. Yeah, it's not like I do a bunch of different takes of this video. I sit down, I start going. After 10 minutes, I quit. Oh, that sounds really like fixed mindset, doesn't it? Oh, I just quit. No, it's because I'm doing like a bunch of videos today. You're doing one homework assignment a day for 20 minutes. Right now, I'm going to crank out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 videos, and then maybe some more. At least 7. Which one is this? This is number, I should just do the math. This is number 3, I think. Okay. Negative 7 minus z equals negative 2z. So I want to get rid of this z and move it over here. So I'm going to add z to both sides. So negative 7 equals negative z. And now I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. So z equals 7. W equals 7 plus 6w. So I want to get this one over there. So I'm going to subtract 6w. That's going to leave me with 1w equals 7. So w equals 7. Well done, Bar. 2 minus 9z equals negative 8z plus 9. In this case, you could go to either side. If I wanted to add 9z to both sides, that's fine. If you wanted to add 8z to both sides, that's fine. I'm going to add 8z, but you could go either way on this and be just fine. So 2 minus z equals 9. Subtracting 2 from both sides, so negative z equals 7. Dividing both sides by negative 1, c equals negative 7. Almost to that 50. 8p equals 6p minus 10. Let's subtract 6p from both sides, so 2p equals negative 10, dividing by 2, p equals negative 5. Let's see, so 7j equals 8 plus 6j, subtract 6j from both sides. That's going to give me j equals 8. Oh, yeah, just like that, j equals 8. Those cancel out. 1j equals 8, so j equals 8. That one wasn't too bad. Negative 2 plus 9t equals 8t. Going to subtract 9t from both sides. Why did I do it this way? Because if I subtracted the 8t, I'd be left with a 0 over here on the right, and that's going to be just confusing. Let's cancel out. Negative 2 equals negative t, dividing both sides by negative 1. So 2 equals t, or t equals 2. Okay, negative 4v minus 9 equals negative 2v plus 7. I'm going to add 2v to both sides. That's going to give me negative 2v minus 9 equals 7. Now I'm going to add 9 to both sides. So negative 2v equals 16. And then divide both sides by negative 2, so v equals negative 8. Negative 8. Okay, getting a little bit more complex here. We have 6 minus 3q equals negative 9 minus 9q minus 9. I'm going to start by changing that and making it actually look like a 9. I'm going to start by combining like terms. I'm going to simplify it first. So negative 9, that becomes a negative 18. That's my first step. Now I'm going to start moving the variables around. So let's go with adding 3q to both sides, plus 3q, plus 3q. So 6 equals negative 6q minus 18. Yes, you could have added 9q to both sides. That would have been fine also. Now I'm going to add 18 to both sides. So I have 24 equals negative 6q. So q equals, what, negative 4. I know I didn't show that last step. Negative 4, negative 4, negative 4. That's right. Hey, and I got a ribbon. Let's see. So this one's similar also. Do you see that? You see the negative 8 and the positive 3? I can combine those right away. So what I have is negative s minus 5 equals negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5 minus 5s. That's an s. That's an s. Oh. Let's add 5s to both sides. That's going to give me 4s minus 5 equals negative 5. Adding 5 to both sides. This is okay. I know it's going to get weird in a second. 4s equals 0. That's fine. Dividing both sides by 4. S equals 0. Don't freak out. 0 is a fine answer. Freaking out. Okay, let's do a couple more. I've almost been going for 10 minutes. 6 plus 19h equals negative 20 minus 7h. I'm going to add 20 to both sides. You know, I normally like to move the variable first, don't I? I'm going to move the variable first. I'm going to add 7h to both sides. So 6 plus 26h equals negative 20. Subtracting 6 from both sides, so 26h equals negative 26. Dividing both sides by 26, h equals negative 1. Come on, I want to get to that 80. All right, so we have a little simplification that we are going to start with. A 20 plus 3 is a 23. So I have negative 19 minus 5z equals negative 19z plus 23. Okay, let's start with, let's add 19z to both sides. So that's going to give me 14z. And I'm going to cheat. I'm going to add 19 at the same time, plus 19 to both sides. So I have 14z equals, what's that, 42? So z equals 3. Does that put me at 80? I'm at 80. Okay. That's it for me. You're going to do the full homework assignment. Okay. Bye.